Recap video number 189. We are going to reach 200 by Christmas. So this week's class slightly different. It was all about decorations and styling. So normally in our class we take a course on like ochos, cross, cicadas, or systems of walking, and we build upon them. Today we didn't really do that. So this recap video is just going to be some sort of brief ideas that we talk about for decorations, and importantly you can practice these as solo dancers. So all our classes over lockdown, we have been the only tango club in Wales to run over lockdown and run weekly classes, and we still are the only class that's running weekly.
One of the few in the UK probably as well.
That's running weekly classes, milongas and all that sort of stuff, and which are welcome for everybody to join, whether you're solo or a couple. So I say we keep the tango scene alive. Virtually. So this class was pretty much entirely all for solo dancers. Obviously couples can then use the stuff within this class to do this. So first decoration we looked at is what we all do when we first start tangoing, is when we do the balanceo, we just circle the foot, and it's a little Piz motion. And we just roll in the inside ball of the foot on the floor. And obviously do that on both feet. We talked about we'll have a natural circle size. We can make it smaller without any issues. However, if we start making it bigger, what will happen is we'll start affecting our balance. And one of our key rules for decorations is that it shouldn't affect your balance. And one of the themes that we had throughout today's class was, especially for this follower, so it's an advanced following technique, is how to tell the leader that you want to decorate and how to influence them. And we talked about just sinking the weight down, adding resistance through the embrace to let them know that you want to stop. So when doing these, if you don't want the leader to start moving you away, just sink yourself down slightly. And as a leader, we can also sink ourselves down and say we're staying in one place for a while, which will indicate to the follower that we do want to move. Other decorations we looked at from a forward walk. So from follower's point of view, this can be using ochos, heroes, ochopicadas, media lunas, any forward step and move. And that is, as we step forward, putting a little back cross in, unhooking it, and then stepping forward. And you can do this on both feet. And then Allison's going to explain how she decorates this up with the idea of doing taps and piqués.
Yeah, so when I would take that step here and bring it behind, I would tend to then possibly tap it into the collect position first before doing the next one. Also, I would possibly do, if it was maybe a more milonga style dance, I would maybe tap and then go. So you either can make that foot, so I'm tapping it with my toes down, so I'm using the very edge of my shoe to tap the floor. Sometimes I won't even hit the floor, it will just hit before, and then I'm going to move off. So there's a couple of different variations there, but both times you're keeping that foot behind your other foot before moving on.
We also talked about the ideas that obviously these sort of decorations, they're an expression of yourself, but you should also respect what your partner's doing. So if you are a very fast, happy, sort of aggressive style dancer and you have a very mellow partner, you want to compromise, so you might want
a happy medium.
Yeah, so as the happy bit you might want to tone it down slightly. As the mellow person you might want to bring it up a bit and actually try experimenting with different ideas. So it's all about communication, and that's what connection is. Obviously you should match the music. Obviously what you hear in the music is individual to each part, and sometimes you might want to have something that contrasts with the music. So again, that's maybe a matter of self ideas. We also talked about having respect for other people on the floor. So if you don't do really big decorations if there's a crowded floor. It's about keeping people safe. Saying don't stick your leg out and do big circular motions. We talked about doing, like, some people call these low back or layers where you sweep the foot forward. So if we had stepped forward, put us out into a cross, we could take that out behind, and we can then do side steps and use it to emphasise that. We could also use it to go forward as well. So we've got those forms of decorations, and again, size, speed, and things we want to do with those have an effect. We also talked about adding little back, when walking backwards, we can do a cross in front, mixes in with crosses behind. So you've got these forms of decorations as well, which you can always add in. So you can add in different combinations. We talked about how you can. We've obviously always covered in this video about syncing down, so your influential leader or follower to tell you there. Looking for opportunities when to do these. So it's all about giving yourself time, effectively, and also space. So if you're in a very close Milonguero style embrace, trying to do decorations where you're crossing in front, not going to work very well.
Particularly in the walk.
We also said that these techniques can cross into other dances as well. So if you're modern jive and you want to influential leaders sink down, but in this case,
extra tone in your arms and extra tone in your connection point, essentially.
Yeah. So these are the same ideas for all sort of dances. So it's something you have to play with and something you can practice no matter what sort of dance you're doing or if you're doing it solely. So we also had a brief discussion about decorations where you take multiple steps but then you come back to your original position, whether that be adding multiple crosses in, so going forward and backwards, find it in the same place, doing some sort of, this is a drunken sailor from Jive, but doing that and then coming back to your original position before you're ready. Those are decorations, things like wiggling. So there's lots of things to do, but the important thing to take away from this class is how to influence you, see if you want to do them safely, trying to express yourself, and being assertive if you are a follower, and as a leader, giving your follower time if she has indicated you want to do that. So actually communicate. So this is actually a class based on connection.
yeah. And it is a lot to do with confidence, particularly for followers. Followers ask me a lot, how do you know when to do these things or whatever, or how do you know how to do them? And it just does take confidence to know, and to know when those spaces and time are available, or when you can make space and time happen, again, by influencing the leader or knowing where there are points you can slow down the dance.
Anyway, thank you for watching. Please like this video if you like it, or if you dislike it, dislike it. It all helps with the algorithms.
Comment as well, that's always good for algorithms.
Commenting is always good. Please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification button so you always keep up to date with our video releases. Obviously we release these every week, and we've also started a new YouTube series called the Cycling Tango Dancers. If you want to see some of the beautiful locations of Wales with us dancing in them.
We're not dancing while on the bikes though, because that's a whole other genre. Check it out though, that's a very cool genre thing.
Yeah, World Championship bike dancing or bike gymnastics, amazing.
Yes, look it up.
Anyway, thank you for watching. Also please like our Facebook page, and we hope you're keeping safe, especially since coronavirus cases seem to be on the rise at the moment. We're obviously going back to a state of semi-lockdown. I'm not sure I want to go for a full state of lockdown, but if you want to keep safe, you can come to our classes on a Monday evening as well. Anyway, stay safe, and we'll see you next week. Thank you for watching this Urban Tango Nights recap. If you like these videos, please subscribe to our channel by clicking the logo. You can find more of our class summaries down here and other videos of us dancing tango over here. You can also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and Meetup. Links are in the description below, and you can also subscribe to our newsletter using the link below.